He's supposed to have at least 1.5 hours for his presentation, but maybe he's in a hurry. He's thinking that his flight will go now. So anyway, the purpose of this workshop is to get you engaged with your community. I think some of you have attended, like Ali and Muhammad, and some of you also, I think you have attended before, right? Knows that the purpose of SIAS, one of the main purposes of SIAS, is to get people engaged with the community. So our academic programs, our workshops, all what we do here is trying to bring people in so that they start to do projects, whether this project through us or through other partners that they are working on the field and so on. So I think part of the presentation to show you what is the youth engagement means. And I hope that Paul, he managed to tell you what is his type of engagement with his community and how much he got inspired by this experience. Now he's been working on that, I think, in the last 3 years, 4 years since he started.
Yes. So
this is his 4th year. When we met Paul, his age was 18 years old. Right? Am I right?
Yes.
Yeah.
17.
17.
Yes.
Okay. Now he graduated and now he's doing his own business because of these projects. Okay. So we encourage all of you to really submit if you have a project idea, to submit that, including you guys from Kenya today, or we have people from India.
Yeah,
also.
okay.
Okay. So we encourage you, all of you, that to really see the most important thing about this experience is that you are not only changing your community and knowing your life purposefulness, but even you are knowing yourself. Okay. So the Paul we've seen here now, which is Dr. Guri, maybe long time she didn't see him, is different than the Paul we've seen in Bahrain in 2020. Okay. So in Bahrain 2020 there was, I remember at the beginning of Corona, February, before shutdown, exactly 1 week before shutdown, we had a big conference. And Paul was one of the main speakers in the conference about his experience and so on. The same, the one he's telling you here, but now of course he developed to a business to be more of a, social entrepreneurship business and so on. And we've seen many like Paul, and we have hundreds of stories like Paul. Some of them they come back and they present, some of them they become selfish and they don't come back and they become like business only oriented. But I'm saying always to people, the more you engage with your community, the more you're going to do the proper change. Okay, I think here we can sit, I'll come near you better, easier for you. Okay. So this is why we said the purpose to present first and use Paul's visit so that he gives you some of his life experience. About this experience, I'm not sure if he presented to you, and maybe I'll engage him more. Remove this chair, please. Okay. This experience, I don't know whether it is you've seen in a challenge. Sometimes people who are enthusiastic, they don't show us challenges. Okay? While in reality, they only show you success. Okay, but in reality, this experience always will be lots of challenges. What is the best for you is the challenges, not what is the chances you have. The challenges will bring for you more chances, hidden chances. Okay? There are clear chances. For example, we know that, for example, in this road, nobody is doing bakery. Okay? So this road needs bakery, for example, right? This is a clear opportunity. Everyone who goes through this road or living this road, they will know that. But the chances, what type of bakery is needed more, or what type of business that I can develop in my bakery, this will not come unless you have some type of challenges and so on. Okay? Or we study the challenges of the community. And this is what we are saying why we say that this workshop is very important for you. And I'm not sure if there's the videos you had managed to put them there.
Yes.
Okay. Did you show them? You did not show them yet. So we'll show the videos of some of the participants who will try to show some of the challenges. So I'm talking about his story, learning and reflection from Paul Kakoty's story and case study, capacity to be resilient. What I've seen in this guy now, he's resilient. And by the way, if you can survive Muhammad, Buheji, Khadija, you'll be more resilient for sure. Okay? So this is something very important for you, to become resilient through the challenges that you are facing. And for that, we'll talk about the mechanisms of your socioeconomic engagement, how we can become more socioeconomically engaged. If you notice in his story, I'm putting for you some of the pictures that he's putting. Okay. If you notice that he gone to the community, and maybe he not put some of the I taken from his presentation now, but because I know the whole story and we present it in a detailed way, and we have it, by the way, written case study, which we'll share it with you. Good when you read it, Ali, so that you can write about your Nagatari experience. Because I've been saying to Isa also to write about Nagatari experience. Because the more you see, if you don't publish your story, or you don't publish it, write it down, and you reflect on it, you don't know where you have reached. Okay? So for that, it's very important that you publish whatever you have done before. In the beginning, before this picture, he gone first to the community. And he tried to convince, because he's not from this community, he's from other community. He tried to convince the community people, okay, that which is nearby community to his area, from his same, let's say, city, that you need such type of project, okay, because you are now having problems with your houses. You know, they have the elephants. I'm not sure if he told you about the elephants. They come and destroy yearly their houses. They have the flood. You know, whole Assam, maybe he told you about Assam, is a city like Bangladesh. Every year they have flood. So many of their houses are destroyed. So they rebuild their houses. They have lots of people that are dropouts. They don't finish school. Okay, and this is one of the highest places in India where they don't go to university. Okay, or we all migrate to work labor in big cities. Okay, and Paul, you can comment on that. Don't be busy now with the hurry. Comment if I missed something. So all of this needs meant, because if you are outside there, how come you go to a village and work on it? Okay, so it took some time to make people serious about his project and so on. And then when they became serious, they started to do collected all the village youth, or the youth leaders, and in certain communities, I'm sure even in your communities here, and the different religions, Christian and Muslims, okay, you have to take the blessing of the village leaders or the elders people and so on. And this is what he did. He brought the elder people to the place where they are starting their project, where they will set their hut, or what they did. He showed you the hut they did which is like the manufacturing plant, the small manufacturing plant. Okay, and from there they started. So see, first of all, that he was very curious after he started to understand, and this is what we say, what happened to the mindset. Okay, what we say, Ali, in a mindset is made from 4 things. Okay, Isa, assumptions. Okay, what we assume of life. So mindset is like, the glass, we see the world. You see me now, beside I am fat, what do you see in me? Okay, it's a mindset. Okay. So everybody will see someone different mindset. Okay. Number 1 is the assumptions. Number 2 is the attitude. And number 3 is the behaviors. And number 4 is the way we reflect or react to life. And everyone can shake up his mindset. But if we continue to do routine life, we go to school, we finish from school, we go to university, or we go to work and so on, and we don't go through challenges, our mindset, what will happen to it? Will it change? No, it will be stuck, right? And this is what has happened to me. Because I started to get many challenges, at age 45, I started to change. And then for that I believe, this is a message I want to give to the whole world. And you can change your mindset. You can do something different. You can influence the world. You can make something that's extraordinary, that nobody is doing. Okay? This happens only through engagement. Okay? Now these days even I feel that I'm not engaged because I'm busy with academic things and so on. But for sure, one of the purpose that we are going academic is not to be busy with academic only work, but to use it for getting engaged with the community. Okay? And this is our main purpose for that. So if you start to have a first visual, because your mindset, when it start shake up, it will create curiosity 1, curiosity 2, curiosity 3. You'll be more curious. Okay, what can I do next? What can I do next? This every day, this guy, he writes to me, especially in the beginning. What can I do now? What I should? Okay, because he knows something. Okay, I don't give him the idea because he's in the field. Okay, we say always the expert, the guy in the field, not the expert who's sitting and knowing from his knowledge. So you'll be the expert more than anybody else in your problem. But it will help you to visualize what you want to do, how much you want this community to be success story. And this is what he written about when he seen that visualization became true last year. Then we talk about observing. We start to observe in a different way. Then we start to absorb. Okay? You observe, but if you don't absorb, you will not have the mindset again change. And then he started to apply. And then he started to analyze and evaluate, which is the case study, like written and so on. And he's writing now his second case study. He went to write a book now. And he came only this week and he didn't go outside, huh? Like other people will go to the gorilla, they'll go to see the museums. Like he sit here just to get focus and to get, the energy that he do, he reflects on his experience and to see how he can contribute more to the next stages. And then he can, when you create something, you can reflect on it better. Because the reflection can be in the beginning and can be also in the end. So this is something that I think is very important that I'm not sure, Harwa, if you can show them the slides. Even when I'm talking, it's good that they try to see the slides. You can send them the slide later, but at least, okay. Maybe you can turn this a little bit up. Like this. Okay, so, and for that I say here, at this stage, you have to put the intention. What you want to do when you're in this community? Or what you want to leave as a legacy? Okay? Very important, the intention. Okay? Are you really just playing with your time and you're playing with the community, or really you want to do something for the community? Are you trying to be recognized from people, or you are trying to, get really the community more خلاص okay. Let that be. So again, for that I think he told you about that problems for us in SIAS and socioeconomic problem solving for us is all about opportunities. Okay, problem bring for you opportunities. Problem does not mean bad. Problem sometimes it's God given so that you discover more, but you have to work very hard for it. It's not easy. It's not easy going thing. Okay, you have to work very hard for it. And you'll see that in his story, starting from here, that he was available from the first time with his community. His availability was high. Okay, as a person, he became engaged. He lived in that village. Okay, he lived like them. He started to work with them. Okay, he felt that their feeling and so on, which is the dropout students. These are all dropouts. Okay, but he felt that he can build inside them something new, so a passion. And that time, even they didn't have the skill. Am I right, Paul?
Yes, sir.
We brought some people so that they can help them to build the skill, which is what? About the bamboo. What is he found? There is opportunity. There is poverty, dropouts, village unstable. They are always leaving their village and they are migrating to work as labor, so they are not getting even enough money. Okay. At the same time, they are clever and they can be molded to be a craftsman. So he started to use what? The other natural resource, which was what? Which was what? Because of his... Huh?
Land.
No. If you don't know, then you have to repeat this
Available
presentation.
resources.
What is the available resource in Assam?
Bamboo.
Bamboo. Okay. Okay. So the bamboo is a lot there in that area because they are near the river and so on. So for that, I'll always say, once you get engaged, you have to disrupt community's norms. What is the community norm? And because we are poor, some families, they used to encourage their children to go and migrate, to work as labor, so that they can send them that small money. And instead of having their children or youth to stay where? In the area, use the natural resources of the area, and they become more productive. So this is one of the maybe reflection on this story. I'm trying to help you, and later we'll get exercise. So try to write these notes. From now on, this will be like the content of your exercise at the end of the day. Okay. We can improve also as youth upon existing socio-economic solutions. We see what is the solution today. Solution: youth migrating. This family, they get ready for the, for the elephant. They put guards, right? When we go there, you remember, Paul? They put guards. And they put people to guard them because at night elephants might come, or early morning they come and destroy their village. Okay, but this was not the only solution. They wanted more unity of the community, so they started a common project.
Every family was involved. Now the bamboo, what is the bamboo happen? I'm not sure if you go into this detail, but the bamboo brought with it. Can you get me this one? Or anyone with that? Okay, or give me another one. So the bamboo brought with it. Okay. The bamboo is it this way? This one? Yes. So the bamboo brought with it what? Brought with it that the village became a place where tourists will come. Okay. So he turned, maybe he showed you the picture. Okay. Because they are near the river, the weather is nice and so on. He turned the village to be, because of the bamboo, because of the village involvement of the houses, you know, the household people, it became an eco-village. So during Corona, even though most of India, nobody was traveling, this village used to start to get people because people wanted to go out at least somewhere where there's not a lot of crowd. Okay. So see, some opportunity bring for you another opportunity always, and help you to see things in different ways. So also, from one of the things when you get engaged, you identify successful business models. Now his business model is unique. Okay, not easily copied. He took something that now it's like a brand. Maybe he not showed you. You can bring it. The one he brought it gladly. He's very popular in India in this brand. Okay. He made other things, but mostly he make the same way. Most people they are buying from how much you sold from that?
2,000 is sold.
2,000 already sold with good prices. Okay, and people are waiting for this order. Okay, very simple product, but why? He started with this branding first. He was building his brand with this type of a product and so on. So he identified his business model. So this is it. This is one of the things they put. This is like ancient Indian palaces. Okay, and they are putting it. Many people are ordering it. See, very simple, huh? Product, but it is the brand. You see it in many companies are ordering. And he started also the water bottle from again bamboo. Of course, inside there is I think stainless steel. Okay. But this is an example of products. Maybe I'm not sure if they are seeing it, guys. So this is like he started to do same products in the beginning. Okay. But why? Because he want to raise the craftsman caliber. When they do many products, they have not build their caliber very quickly. But when they start to do different similar products in the beginning with the certain brand, so now they are very popular. What's the name of the cottage?
Weaver's Cottage.
Huh?
Weaver's Cottage.
Weaver's Cottage.
Yes,
Okay.
they started name.
Yes. Weavers, Weavers, they weave. Now, he started to bring other products with it. In this product, you will find it, maybe you've seen in his picture, he put with it the silk, because silk of Assam is very, very popular. They have, the Assam is what is popular about? Tea, silk, bamboo, okay, and the nature and the beauty, right? These are the four main things. Did I forget anything else? So, he identified a business model and he started to build out his product, and then it increased your capacity to introduce innovative products. Now they're thinking about different things. I've been telling me yesterday that they are thinking about many different products that they want to produce and so on. Okay? And remember, see, the more people they get engaged with their community, they'll start to see the other resources. What type of resources that we have? Forget about money. What type of resources we have? All of us. And I'm telling you, if someone have money, he can't see these resources. They always think he can buy things with money. But what type of resources we have? In your village, what resources do you have?
Natural resources.
Natural resources, right? And I'll bet it is much better than Bahrain or the Gulf, right?
Yes.
Much
right.
richer, okay? And sometimes he gets homesick, he wants to go there, okay? Then nature, he lived in nature. He liked nature, no? Sitting in a cement-like place, he got fed up. Okay? So, natural resources, what else we have? Khadija? Physical resources. Okay? We have also the human capital resources, right? Yeah, sometimes now, what he used now? He used the natural resources, which is what? Bamboo. Okay? And the silk. Ali?
Yes.
And then he used human capital, which is unemployed and dropout youth, right? And he used the physical resources, which is also very important. Okay, and then like Dr. Dunya is saying, which is very important, is the social assets. Okay, what is the social assets? He brought the community together because now it is a community-driven. Because they want their children not to migrate, they want to make profit. Because they started also to get what tourists to the community. It became he became now very popular in Assam. And he's been in TV. You told them about your TV interviews and so on. Yeah. But became very popular. Always they have an interview with him and so on. Because they want to. Assam is very rich land. But people are driven always to capital cities, Bombay and Delhi and so on. So what he did actually, he used even the capital resources, as I said, the human capital resources, to see the end-type solutions. What are the opportunities other than the bamboo? How he can mix the bamboo with the silk. Okay, and he started to put it in a packaging, and he sent, you buy bamboo, for example, like this, but he will put for you a small silk wrap. He brought some things for Khadija, for Dunya, for the guys also. And then he used the intrinsic opportunities inside the community in order to bring better positive outcome and raise, both the financial return and actually he moved outside the village, but still they are working with the village, right? Am I right?
Yes.
Yeah. So this is again something that's very important that we think about. Try to show them this again as much as you can. So why we need to be get engaged also? To focus on a specific underserved community. What is the underserved community for this in this case study? Both the dropout youth and the village. The village is not stable. They have challenges. Okay, they used to only have fishing. Barely they have fishing. They sell most of the fish. Even this one of the projects that we said we'll do. Okay, because mostly they live day by day, and I'm sure there is a Rwanda in Africa, many community like this. They live day by day. They can't see tomorrow. They can see only today, how they survive today. Okay, and then also he started to inspire narrow target audience of the community, which is the village. Okay, the village, the parents of these dropouts. He's very close to them. Am I right? Huh? Yes. He's going to their houses, living like their life, and so on. Okay, so that he started to get the feeling of that. And then he started to produce something that is help the community. It is a low cost. For that he said it, compared to the product type, he said it in very competitive price. And for that, he's making now a new movement for another product and so on. So what we can learn from Paul's story is that he reacted. He realized what is the problem. He started to resolve the problem. In the beginning, he used to be maybe dependent on me or something, some ideas. Then he started to be independent. And then he started to reshape his business. And he became more resilient. What we've seen, Dr. Adunia, because not seen him for a long time, because every day he talked to me in the WhatsApp. I know him, I know how much he developed. But Dr. Adunia, a long time, did not communicate with him. We've seen major change in Paul, identity, his way of thinking, what he wants to do. And actually yesterday, Khadija missed that presentation. But yesterday, even his presentation to us here about SIAS and so on was very impressive. Okay, he started to be proactive. He preparing himself always. Started to be problem solver, and he want to publish. Before, like I'm doing right now with Isa, pushing, till he published his first case study. He didn't. He was resistant. Oh no, later very difficult. And he write 2 words and he stopped and so on. Now he's encouraged to do a book, not only a paper, while doing a paper. So this is something that is normal when we see it in youth, and as I told you, we've seen hundreds of youth like this. So engagement with the community will help you to know what to bring inspiring features to your product and to the community. The more you get engaged. And we know from his story now, is that he can, with this brand and with this type of business, he can open now new business. Once you go into business, and you know that the community is your strength, you can open new business in different ways. So the more you observe your community problems, the more you pay attention to the type of problem and you work on it, and you start preparing to bring solutions, the more you'll bring you raise your capacity to manage risk. So you like to go into risks. What's happening to most of us? I know that Ali is a teacher. If you are going to a job and always you are known at the end of the month you're going to receive this thing, you are not a risk taker. Even though your job may be risky, even if you are in a healthcare or even if you are working with electricity or something, you might get killed anytime. Okay, but you are not a risk taker. Risk taker means that you go to a new business every time, but helping other people so that you can help them to bring a new product and so on. So I believe to become the youth leaders like these ones, and I'm sure that these not only Paul, all these his team are becoming youth leaders. Am I right?
Yes.
Okay. They are because they are engaged now with bringing new venture. They are building their personal interest. They know self-value, life purposefulness. They are creating now for them really a lifetime story. At the end of this small workshop, and we will take, as I said, exercise. It's not easy to go from dependent mindset. We remember what is the mindset now, Ali? What are the mindset? Yes. Yeah, attitude number 2. Number 1? Assumptions. Attitude.
Behavior, reaction.
Yes. Okay. Because when we assume something, it's like paradigm. Assume means, we see that something will happen to us if we do so. This will be news to it from since we are young. So we make judgment always like this. Okay? So it will affect our attitude. And usually our attitude control our behavior. And our behavior control our reactions. Okay? So if you want to be moving from this problem, you have to move from this type to this type by pain. And this pain, either it is gained by choice, like he did. He had the choice. He took us to Assam. He wanted to convince us. He saw us in different areas in India. And he convinced us, me and Dr. Dunya, to come to Assam to just start this project. And then we gone through a pain. When you work with us, it's not an easy job. Why? Because we don't give enough money. Until you work hard for it so that you can create the change, so that you can see the power within you. Okay? Not from other people outside. We are not NGO. We are trying to help people to change. If you notice, this is the scan of the brain. I'm not sure. I was just change it there. Let it see there. If you notice here, this is a scan of the brain. See the pain areas. If you notice here, the down ones, they are the same one as the here, right? This is the person with the pain, the same person when he was given something about his parents or his children and how much he reacted to that. If you notice, the pain area is similar to the empathy areas. Okay, so if you want to be an empathetic person, you are really want to be something that you can see others that cannot see. Empathy people, they can see things before others. Okay, always I give example. If my father wanted the water, I would give him this water before he asked me. This is called empathy. Okay, or my child or something like this, right? Or someone I love. So this is very important that we think that this will come only through engagement. The more you engagement and you go to empathy, the more you'll see the untapped opportunities. Okay? And he didn't come here and pay all this time, the ticket and so on, just for by coincidence. Okay, he liked me, he's like my son, but also he came to improve himself and to see the opportunities. So my exercise for you, the fact now, in working and engaging in community development, okay, engaging means you're trying to do the change, you are leading the change in your community. It will bring for you lots of opportunities, and these opportunities cannot be discovered unless we start to see the facts in different ways and try to see combine the community issue. What Paul's story in a short, it is a community issue. Okay, so I have a community issue. Okay, a community issue. What is the community issue for Siva Sagar or for Darkar? What's the name of the village? Dinkalkar. What's the problem issue? We told you.
Income, education, employment,
let me say in summary: unstable community, youth migrate, youth dropouts. Like in summary. Okay. So this community issue, and then he started to link it to what are the community resources. Okay. From this he brought his products. So the project you are seeing now, which is the Weaver's Cottage, okay, is what? It's a combination, it's a product of the community issue and the natural resources and the human capital and the physical resources and the time. The time also is a resource. The time he's given, okay, day and night, sacrificing his time. Yani other people, maybe other graduates, they will go and work with other communities. Okay, I think it's fine. It's okay, but maybe he go and work with companies or something, stable job. But for him, he chosen to be, with that community, so that he specialized on them. And now he becomes social entrepreneur, well known in India for his project that he changed the village. See, he changed only a village, but now he knows that he can change the world. Okay? The way that he talked to us yesterday, and I'm not sure, I did not attend his lecture today, but I'm sure it is inspiring also. The way, Paul, I told him yesterday, I was telling him that I know Paul now in 4 stages. And it's very important for you, Khadija, since you are the team leader. Okay? I've seen Paul the time that he did for us the forum in Goa. Okay? He was given the responsibility from other people, and they thrown all the responsibility on him. So his friends, who were supposed to be the organizer for us, they thrown everything and they gone away. He became responsible for that. But this shock, he used it for an opportunity. What is the opportunity? And you've seen Paul at that time. I can tell you, and you not believe me. He said, "Don't believe me that one. I couldn't say 2 words in front of audience." Okay, Paul was worse than that. He couldn't say even 1 word in front of. He will talk. He will work very hard, but he don't want to talk. Okay. Then at the second stage, we've seen Paul when he started to take his project and this community. He taken us to Assam. The 3rd stage when he started his project. The 4th stage when he did his case study. The 5th stage when he did the entrepreneurship program. And now today I can see another one. So see, this is in short years. This is, by the way, a lifetime story. This happened only in 3 to 4 years. So you can imagine how much you can do in your lifetime if you think like this way and you work very hard on this. So what I want from you, I think in a group of 2, عشان we don't move you from your place. Okay, take a community issue, as I said here. Okay, and take the type of resources. What type of resources we said? عشان you write it down. I'll repeat it again. Dr. Dunya said about what? Social resources, social assets. Means what? Means how we can use the community network, right? Or village network, or the families network in a certain way. Okay? Or maybe like a group network, maybe unemployed youth or someone, or children, whatever, orphans, whatever. Okay? So social assets. Then we spoke about
physical resources.
Physical resources, which means what? Capacity. People willing to learn, willing to put their hands, willing to give their time. Then we talked about
Human capital.
Human capital resources, okay, which is very important because they are the most costly sometimes, especially in craft work or any other work. Okay, it doesn't have to be a similar project, by the way. And then natural resources. Okay, how we can use this relevant to a community, and we turn the problem to be what? What we said? Opportunity. Yes. Okay. So let's take this now in just 10 minutes. Get me a story. Same for you guys. So again, how do I bring this again here? So what I want from you as exercise, guys, who's watching us. What is the community issue that you want to take? And then focus on these 4 resources that we've spoken about. The physical resources, the human capital resources, the social resources, and the physical resources. Okay? Physical, natural, social, human capital. If you have a question, you can ask me. 10 minutes. If they have question, how do I send it? You prepared your videos? Huh? Your videos prepared? Even the big one? The participants.
You can come and fix it. The competition and show you
What's the question? What's the question? I didn't get it.
Urimo aravuga ukuntu bakoresha ziriya resources mu gukemura ikibazo kiri muri community.
Uko twa? Ese. Kabagenda.
Kuko ziriya resources zenye wazibonye se imbuto bazikoresha mu gukemura ikibazo runaka kiri muri community.
You guys any queries? Any questions?
Let them work on the project.
So this is
So I don't
what
ask.
stands human resources, natural resources, yeah, like farming, where they can, where they farming, resources, so farming is one way using the natural resource, the physical resources. The human resource is, you can say maybe knowledge. Yeah. You know, something you can find somewhere. Yeah. You can say farming, physical resources. Yeah. Farming for mining. Human resources are protected. Human resources.
We have 2 minutes, guys.
Also in the physical resources, those are some of the physical resources. Can you turn off the video?
Do they have a question, Erwan?
Can you turn No, like in the chat box, I mean, I'm checking the.
You are working. You are working on the asking.
Yeah, so let me check in the chat box. No questions.
Huh?
No questions. They are just sending them to chat.
They are gonna participate.
Yeah,
Huh?
yeah.
Okay, 1 minute more. Or sit down. You have people from India? Yes. They are registered already. If you want to get certificate, they have to register. Okay, you are ready, guys? Yes? Okay, 1 minute.
My name.
Dunya and Khadija also
My
expect
name
from
is.
you
Yeah, my name. Which one are you? Let me see.
Okay, guys. Shall we? Okay now?
Yeah.
Right. Shall we start with Muhammad? You are ready?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead. Harwan, please bring it there to the knee. Remove this, Isa. Or fix it. Let it be show Muhammad. Okay, go ahead, brother.
All right. Thank you. And by the way, this is my second time to attend this workshop. I was here on 7th day of July this year, and the reason why I come again is because for my first time I learned a lot of things. Yeah.
Your English is good, by the way,
Thank you.
compared to Isa or to Rwanda.
Thank you very much.
You're not speaking Finnish. You know Finnish? French, I mean.
Yeah. All right, thank you very much. So I was born in Western Province of Rwanda and raised there in a small village there.
The name?
It is called Hira.
Shira.
Yes, and it is a small village, and you know, in Rwanda since 1990s up to 2000 there was wars in Rwanda. There was liberation war, there was genocide against the Tutsi, 1994, and after that, 1997, there was another war between the soldiers who were in the former government and the one we have now. But the war started maybe in 1990s up to 2000. In that time, there was no schooling.
No?
No schooling, no
No
studying.
school, no
yeah.
schools, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This caused a problem of so many people who are not attending school in a period of more than 10 years. Then after that, there were many people who can't read, who can't maybe communicate, who can not even write. Then what I can call as an opportunity is that so many people need to know how to write, need to know how to read, and it should be better when scheduled a plan for them to start learning how to write, to read, even though they are adults.
Still today, there are people that do not go to schooling, or this is the old generation?
No, even now.
So there are not enough schooling yet.
Yes,
there.
yeah, sure, absolutely.
And I think many dropouts maybe, right?
Yeah, of course.
They have in
Of
Rwanda,
course.
majority dropouts, so they don't
Yeah,
continue.
yeah.
Yeah.
So,
So this is a community issue,
this is a community
especially
issue.
in the eastern province.
Yeah.
Okay. So what is the resources? that they have there? The
The-
human capital.
yeah, the human capital.
What is the human capital for your story?
I think we can use like skills, because me as the one who is saying this, I'm a graduate,
Yes.
but
You are a graduate teacher, like
no, in political science.
Political science.
Yes, administrative sciences.
Okay.
Then I don't know how I can resolve this problem, but I think when some schools are built for those generation and start encouraging them to join them, maybe can resolve this problem.
Okay. So you know that this is the community issue,
Yeah.
but first of all, you know that you are one of the human capital that can be used for that issue.
Yeah.
But let us help you now, and then we'll sit down with you. Today
Okay.
we'll not go without agreeing on something. Okay. Either we take a project or we study the project. Okay. I want to work with you. Okay. On that.
Yeah. Thank you.
Okay. But remember, we are not NGO. We are private.
Yeah.
So we need something like Paul's project,
Yeah.
social for profit,
Yeah.
which means that you make profit, you live on it.
Yeah.
At the same time, also you return our money and maybe make even profit for us.
I'm sorry.
Not necessarily big profit, but at least, or you open with it another project.
Yeah.
And we are not profit oriented,
Yeah.
but we want to show people, and it shouldn't be one way.
Yeah.
And for that, I changed our initiative from working with Nagatari as a NGO
Yeah.
to working now as a private entity and social for profit only. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Thank you.
Very good. But let us help you, Dr. Adun. There are other resources. You heard his story, right? Hamid's story. Eastern province, because they had the war in 1997, there is still a problem that people, they don't go to school. Okay? So this is the problem. The natural resource that we know, for example, people like Muhammad, maybe he create a team, okay, and they're like a small company, that they will be doing a project with these people. What are the other assets or resources? Physical, human capital, other human capital, natural resources.
For example, one thing that we were talking about today, and one of the main reasons that we have here, that people they are faithful. They believe in religion, either Christian or Muslim, but you have, and this is an asset that lots of the world are missing this. So for example, normally we say, even previously, not all our education comes from school. Lots of education comes from the religious institutions, church, mosque, temple, and different countries can be different places. But this is the really asset that lots of the world nowadays, they are not utilizing it. While if we go back to the history, they were like the main hub of education and how they were using. So one of the resources is to cooperate with these religious institutions, because they have the power, they have the network, they can help in teaching, they can have lots of resources as well. You don't want to make it a religious thing if there's a conflict or there's more than one. I don't know exactly the village, but if it's all mostly one or two religion and they don't have this religion conflict, it's something you can build in it. I mean,
Use as a resource, but
you
still,
use as a resource, yes.
still the social for profit then.
Yeah.
Not an NGO.
Yes, I'm talking about the social profit, but I'm saying that he can utilize this in building his social profits. Now, the first thing when you want to do social profit, you need to know all your assets there. You know what do you call it as the problem that we're going to turn into opportunities, and what are all the resources you have. You have natural resources, you have these youth, okay? If they are not going to education, that means they are having lots of time. So look at it in the other way, that you are having plenty of time. You are having the youth who have the time. You are having something that they believe in. It's the religious, I don't know. Incorrect doesn't mean what I'm saying is correct, but I'm telling you some of it. Then maybe you have these, some of the elders who have some wisdom, and then you know the need. of this village. If it's, for example, if it's education, you can do something that one of people who are educating start to give, teaching others, doing something. So here where you need to think, or we need to know more about your village.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. Anybody want to contribute? Or Khadija? Or Isa?
Okay, thank you. As he have
Hello.
been saying that, Mohammed, you have been saying that that is the main problem your community is facing. But I would like also, you need to make a research on it. Like, as you know, the way you have said that you have been experiencing this effect of genocide. But right now, we don't have those people who are still affecting about those parts of the genocide. The only people that have been facing that effect was their mother, if I can say that way. Their mother have faced that being the genocide or being the orphan. But their children, you need to know why these children not going to school. Is it because their mother are still having that memorial of genocide, or is it because they are having a problem of getting the school fees? We need to know about that. Like, we need to make good research about it so that we know where are we going, how are we going to solve the problem.
Okay, I think Khadija is adding for us, and the mother can play also part of the human capital.
Yeah.
Or a source of, let's say, support. Okay, so that's, I'm trying to show you here a case study for one of our projects in Ghana, where this guy, I hope now I can see it here. I get it. Okay, well, this guy is started social for-profit for solving his community health problem. Ahmed. Okay, and he's he's not the religion again. It's community same as you. They are from different religions and so on. Okay. Anyway, it is here somewhere. I need to show it later. Maybe if I can get it. Okay. So his service for his community is the following. Okay. Number one is that he is a nurse. Okay, what is it? So he's a nurse. Okay. And not even the doctor. Okay. And he collected different people who have the basic nursing and medical skills. Okay. This is in the beginning. So this is the human capital. What is the community issue? The community issue, it is in northern of Ghana, and it is a village that is very far from any hospital or any medical center. So many people are dying because of hygiene, okay, or maybe sometimes the bite of insects like, or even animals like snakes and so on, okay. So this is again emergency. Okay, or many people are losing their children. The mother, when she tries to deliver, her child died. Okay, because either of poor hygiene or poor, health care before and so on. So he given total service for these issues, and he asked the community, and this is something good. I think yesterday we were celebrating that, no, in Rwanda. Which is giving, right? Showing the giving or whatever. Yeah. He asked the community, and they give him 5% only, okay, of their whatever left, whatever they can get from their product as a participation. So if the income is low, he will be having a low income, but he gives them round the year services relevant to this area, okay. Nobody thinks that this way will make a money, right? But you can see when you go to his medical center, I try to show you later. Okay, it's easier on my laptop. That he brought ambulance, with bike ambulance, very well designed bike ambulance. He started to have big medical center. He started to collaborate with different hospitals, so he paid the hospitals or the doctors and so on. So even though sometimes you don't see this is what he started with. This only a small opportunity, but all the community became a member. It's like insurance, okay, type of insurance. And all the community, are committed for the continuance of this project. He said sometime he had a problem, and because he had some financial problem, they supported him. They collected money to support him. So this is the way where it is. And this guy, if you see him when he talk, I'm sure. I'll try to get you his video, inshallah, when Paul he show you his videos. How much he's passionate about what he's doing. This is a true leader that is changing the world, even though he's working in a small village. Okay? Because the whole village respects him. The whole village knows how many children he have saved life, and how many people he have also helped to improve their quality of life. Because poor hygiene and so on. Like same thing was for when people can't read and write. It's like normally, even though they are humans, but frankly they are living like animals because they can't communicate with people properly. See, people succeed or thrive or die even if they are living in life if they don't have two things. If they don't have communication, and they don't have a better way to live a quality of life. Right? So communication is very important, and the most important tool in education is what? Communication. It is the tool for communicating with others. Okay. So I think your project is very potential, but you have to think this way. Even though we'll participate maybe with you in the beginning, but it's not for charity, for making you to start a business cycle of profit, inshallah. Okay. But you have to think about this, the natural resources and the social assets, like Dunya was saying as well. These are all available. So even his social asset is stronger than whatever product. The product is the physical asset, right? Or the natural asset they're gonna give him. Yeah. Okay. But see, the support of the community itself is, and now he trained many people, volunteers, which is if he can't reach sometime because he have too much demand. He have about 12 motorcycles. You see it later in that. But he said so much demand on him. So he trained people also to how much, and he do always training for. So you also part of your work, you bring people who support you, which is volunteer. Social profit, by the way, is the connection between NGO and profit. Entrepreneurs. This is what the social profit is about. Thank you, Mohammed. Okay, let's take maybe. Do we have the guys there and Herwa? Do we have the guys there and here at the Zoom? They have a project they want to talk about.
Yeah, they type, so...
Can you ask? Before we take care.
Brother, if anyone can talk, maybe you can raise your hand or something. Possible.
Okay, you can tell me later.
Okay.
Then let's take another project. Ali?
Yes. So, we have...
I'm still calling you Jum'a. Huh? Either you change your name or you change my mindset. Go ahead.
Thank you. So, mostly we have chosen poverty as a community issue.
Okay.
So, mostly in Africa, you found some families that spend even a day not seeing something to put on the table to eat. So, poverty is mostly a community issue in Rwanda,
Okay.
especially in our sector level.
Okay.
So, poverty as a community issue we have just used for types of resources or for kinds of resources to resolve or to come with the solution to this community issue.
Mm-hmm. What type of poverty? Poverty is very big subject.
Absolute poverty.
Huh?
Absolute
poverty.
Yes.
Okay. As you said, that people cannot manage to put 2 meals on their table. Okay. Okay, absolute poverty. In where? It has to be again. In where? In which area?
Niboi sector.
Niboi.
Yes.
Here in this village.
Yes.
Okay. I didn't imagine that we have Niboi people absolute poverty, but maybe in front of us, maybe.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. For natural resources, you have land. Okay.
And by the way, here I have to stop. And Khadija, it will be a shame on you and us if we don't do what we always tell the university, me and Dr. Dunya. When we go to university, what do we say, Dr. Dunya? Can you take her what? Just a minute.
We always say that we can't solve the problem and try to search for other areas, the neighborhood of solving the problem. So if we are talking about the poverty and other areas, Rwanda, and we are not tackling the socio-economic issue of the neighborhood of the university, which is the closest, that means we are not doing the proper things. We are doing the research, but we are not doing any applied things for the area.
Okay.
No, I have one question. Can I ask you a question?
Yes, but did you get the point first before you ask?
Yes, I get you.
Yes. And we go to many universities and we tell them, you can't talk about socioeconomic, social work, social science if you did not tackle start taking projects from this area. Yes. Yeah.
Okay. So my question is that we shall start projects from Niboye and then we shall expand from Niboye to other places of Rwanda. That's what you want to convey?
Yes, and we started other places, but we should have something for this neighborhood.
Okay.
According to the social economic problem in this neighborhood.
Okay.
Because I'm sure even the type of poverty is talking in this neighborhood, it's totally different than what is it in the other areas.
Okay.
But we should be a model of.
Yes, ma'am.
Starting from within.
Then only we can set example for the other communities and places.
Yes.
Start from within. Always they say start from within. Okay. Okay. So that's something. Okay. Continue, Ali.
For national association. So there is small plots that people they can use to grow vegetables for the family feeding.
Okay.
So it may be good resources to use.
So natural resources is land.
Land.
Okay.
Also, we can use those natural resources to integrate a small project so that they can develop a family from that.
Okay. Okay.
So for human capital resources, we have skills. They can apply their skills to integrate those natural resources to change or to apply those skills to make any project that can be used to overcome the poverty. For example, they can use the stones. They can use the stone in building as natural resources by applying their skills. We have also physical resources. Physical resources, we have physical facilitation. How the people they are physically strong, the resources like infrastructure, like school, house, building, they can use it in tackling the problem of poverty. Finally, we have social asset. How the community can collaborate, how the people they can gather together to solve the problem. Okay, the collaboration with the people, it's most important to develop themselves. For example, as a youth, we are strong, we can share the ideas so that we can make or can apply something great to develop as family.
You are from Nepal?
Yeah, I live at Gatenga, I think. But it's closer to Niboye.
And 15 minutes walking?
No, 10.
10 minutes?
Yes.
Okay, good. Hey, very good. Anyway, first of all, thank you very much, Ali, for this one, for telling us about this neighborhood. That is something that is very important for us also. And what you said is very important. You mentioned about the social collaboration, which is of course will go without saying it has to have a collaboration and so on. But the most important you said about the natural one. I don't know why you chose in agriculture, okay, because I don't think in the area here will be competent for agriculture unless you think so, okay. But the area, maybe because it doesn't have lots of water, river like this. But the area is very valuable, and it is having many movements. Many buildings are coming either nearby, and here you can go for Redison in 10 minutes.
Yes.
You can sell many things that is relevant to bringing from the land some other businesses. And this is why we need to investigate. Your project now, in order to be social for profit, it have to use the land at capital. See, some of the assets will be very large. For example, you said about social assets. Okay, this is good. You said about the skills. This is very important. But their skills is not wow. Okay, yeah, it's okay, right? Their strength doesn't. And we don't want people to work hard. Work smart sometimes. Okay. But what is the value? The value is the natural resource. What is the natural resource? the availability of Noboy in the middle of Kigali. You can reach the airport in 10 minutes. You can. How can I use that? What type of products is needed for these tourist areas, or areas where there's a lot of students, for example? This is something that we need to think about, right? So this is where we again very good. It shows in how much you are engaged with your community. Can we take you, Harwa, and brother Ernim?
Before you can go, we take one.
We take one? Okay. Yeah.
Maybe that Robert, his hand is up.
Oh?
Ask him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. You can ask. Show me what he's asking. Or can talk. Can you hear them?
Yeah, he can talk.
Do you want to talk or write?
Yeah, his hand is up, so.
Okay. Go ahead.
Robert.
Robert.
His
Yeah,
hand
that's
has
okay.
been up, yeah. So the response is up, yeah.
Hello?
Yes, Robert. We can hear you. Yes. Go ahead.
Hello?
We can hear you. Yes.
Okay. Okay, thank you. I need also, I'm one of the refugees in Uganda.
Okay. So you are talking now from Uganda.
In Uganda, yes.
Okay.
I'm a refugee in Uganda.
Okay.
Living in Rhino camp.
Okay.
Yes. So we have a project which is to empower women in the community on microfinance and the livelihood programs to tackle hunger.
Okay.
So this has been one of the challenges that
Again, I will repeat your project. عشان here, guys, they listen to you. Your project, you are focusing on the women to empower the women by financing them.
Yes, financing and tackling hunger.
Okay, financing them to tackle hunger. So they work, for example, in food-related products. Am I right?
Yes.
Okay.
Food-related program and also yes. So this has been one of the projects that we are trying to work with the women. They use their local resources and to bring those other women who are also marginalized in the community who don't even afford to also get access to some resources because they are women in the community.
Right.
They are resources, yes. So they do not even know that there are some local resources that can be used. So we empower them to identify some of their local resources. And now the issue here is the microfinance issue becomes the challenge on how they can save their little resources. So little resources have been misused, thinking that they need bigger resources, and yet the little resources, if it is managed well, it can also increase their productivity.
Of course,
So
you're right.
as a refugee, we have identified some of this gap which is existing. So we are trying to improve this challenge in the community.
Are these people, okay, I repeat for you what he's saying. Did you hear? I repeat what he's saying. Just a minute, report. He's saying that they are financing women. Okay? Dunya, report. They are financing women and they're financing them especially for the food-related products in order to tackle hunger. Okay? But they notice and they have still problem, and even though there's many people, and this happened to us, my brother Robert, happened to us same. Many people think that we are not giving enough money, even though we are not financing. We are trying to do community change so that we can study about what type of best changes. This one type of a group of women, they need more money. They believe that the money is given is not enough. Second type is that they are misusing the money. Okay, which is again happened to us in all our projects. So what's your question, Robert?
My question is, what can we do different that can foster change to the community?
Okay, that's a clear question. Okay, I got your question. This is a clear question, and this is one of the things we are trying to improve over time. Okay, you don't get lucky to have many Paul. We had more than 100 person like Paul, which is a story in Assam and so on. In different areas, especially here in the African continent. Okay? But we didn't have honest people like Paul to come back to tell about his story. Even they didn't give us their story. They took them the money. Maybe they became successful. I was saying, hinting about that in the beginning. But they never came back to us to even to share their stories and so on. What we did now in the last 3 years, and we are trying to improve now through social for profit, and we do a strong follow-up. Okay? No payment will be given unless we see the outcome of the previous payment. Okay? And this is what even Paul yesterday was talking about in his workshop to us, and the importance of the follow-up. Okay, Paul happened to be, and he's interested, so he follow up with me, more than I follow up with him. But I know that people who used to follow up with them, just virtually, it's not enough. You have to have a physical follow-up. And the person, see, poverty is not less a problem than even people with wealth. But poverty, the problem with poverty in the people, psychologically they are used to think of shortcuts. They think in whatever they get money, this is, they can become, let's say, they can run away with it, or they can abuse it, or something like this. Not because of them, not because people are bad. Nobody is bad, by the way. The environment makes people bad, okay? And we should have support to help them. And our way is improving our way is the only solution, not to improving them. Improving our way of following up them, because we want to help them to first think about their wealth, not about their poverty. And this is something, I'll just give you an example of one of the studies that has been done. I was telling them, and we use it a lot, that poor people were given envelopes in the beginning to collect money. Okay? Because poor people, most of the people, they live for the day. They never collect even a penny in their accounts. Okay? So when the crisis happened, then, I'll admit some people are waiting, so when crisis happened, they don't have any money even. Okay? And for that they fell all in crisis and problems. Then they were given, after a few months, another envelope with their children photos. So the envelope was printed with their children photos. And the second time they started to collect most of their income. Okay? So see, sometimes there are ways, just changing the way itself. The envelope was given, which was a very good tool, but it was not given with their photo of their children. See how much change is happening. I think Dr. Adunia want to say something? Okay. So this is one of my best ways, I can tell you. There are many ways. And you remember what the formula I used it here, I'm not sure if you have seen. I say always, reliability is the probability of availability. Means if you want to be reliable in your business, in your approach, in solving the problem, you have to be always available. Okay? The thing about Paul's story, he was available for that problem. He lived that problem. He started to be very passionate about his problem. And actually, people follow him now in Assam, tell him we want to do the same project in our area. Okay? And this is what you better stay with limited number of women, and you make from them success story, and you follow them strongly, better than you expand. يعني we are very proud of one of our stories, which is maybe even stronger than Paul's story. It's an impact, real impact. Is that we eliminated the poverty, absolute poverty in a certain village in Mauritania. Okay? But now, because the follow-up is coming back, not done like before, they are now becoming weaker. So even you can reach a certain stage, it will drop once the follow-up is less.
Okay, and
Okay?
maybe I
Yeah,
want
okay.
to add one thing. It's about always what Dr. Muhammad teach me, total people involvement. Within these women community, although you are the leader, make sure that you let one of these women also to be the team leader of this project. So then she will be also responsible for this follow-up. She will be like, as we say, your hands that will help you. And then they are going to feel more responsible. She will do also the more nitty-gritty follow-ups.
Okay. Robert, did we answer you? Or you have any other comments? Yeah. So the follow-up, you see this guy, I was talking about this guy of the ambulance here. right? I'm not sure if you heard me, which was in, we did it in Ghana. Okay? This guy that's thrilled about him, he's doing follow-up. For that, the community is more committed to him because he does the follow-up always, okay? And even he said some community members, they tried not to pay, okay, to get the service without paying. But the pressure of the other community members made them pay. Okay.
And the second thing we say always, anything you can't measure it, you can't improve it. So you need to have within this follow-up a measurement of this follow-ups. Yes, this has improved, this has changed, because what make these women or people in poverty, it's they can't measure the things. So they don't know how to do things. Otherwise they would have been entrepreneurs and they would have gone by themselves and done, being successful in their life. So you need, within your follow-ups, to have some measurements, numbers, so you can show them where is the improvement, where is the decrease, where do you want to reach. So they know these measurements by themselves. This should be one of the main tools.
And this is what we can help you. Yeah.
Even in Mauritania's example, Dr. Mohammadi was saying that we worked with a woman, they were fully literacy, they didn't know anything, but the basic things we taught them was the mathematic things. The very basic mathematics I'm taking. So they have to do these measurements.
Okay. Open this, or Khadija. Someone open this. Okay, so thank you, Robert. What we can help you just to conclude here, and we can help you to send you the forms you can use. It's in English, and of course you can use, or you can see also our books. We can give you electronically, which you can read, and they are all about tools and how to use such forms to the benefit of following up the community and ensuring that your volunteers they do the same work, because you can't go just ask people what you have done, what are they like this, ask them like you are investigating about them. No, you ask them as if you are a partner and you are trying to help them. This is part of the attitude, the approach that we use is very important also. Okay, let's hear the last team here. Can we hear you? Yes.
Thank you very much. My name is Buheji. I'm very happy to be here. I'm on work of Ascended Upload, who is not attending physical class because of personal reasons. Our community issues I found in my village is undeveloped farming. In our village, we have physical resources such as infrastructures which can help us to transport our productivity to the market, and we have natural resources and those people can cultivate to give the productivity.
Which community?
Community.
Where is it here? Kigali?
No, province, another province, Musanze district.
No, what's it called?
Musanze district.
Oh, Musanze, Musanze. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
We have land which is and we have infrastructure such as roads which can help us to transport our productivity to the market. But if you see the productivity compared with the capacity and effort of the people to cultivate, you see there is not equality. People cultivate and they make a low productivity to the market. So my project, all of my advice I wanted to develop is like training those people and improve the rate of productivity. So I don't know if they don't know how to use the fertilizers to improve their productivity. But if you see, we have a large land, but if you see the productivities from those land is smaller compared to the land. So we have those natural resources, physical resources, capacities of the people, but the productivity still is at a low rate. So I will train those people to be.
And which products? General products or what type of products you believe that you should focus on to improve the productivity and improve people's life?
Yeah, my product is sweet potatoes.
Sweet potatoes.
Yeah.
Okay, so thank you very much again. I'm not sure you are aware about Tiny project. Anyway, we'll link you with Tiny project. Okay, I want you to start from there. And we are interested, by the way.
Yeah.
And whatever he said. So what he's saying again, and now we have You have the human capital, but the human capital, what's the problem? Okay. First of all, what's the problem of Musanze? What is the issue of Musanze? It is fertile. This is an issue. If something is not well utilized, it is an issue, especially if there is what? Poverty, right? Yani Musanze is not only a tourist area, it is very fertile, isn't it?
Yes.
And because of their weather, the weather always cold, even their product type is different than the products you can get from any other region. Okay? So you get products different type, like for example the sweet potato and so on. Okay? So the fertility of the land is not addressing the what? This is the issue.
Yes.
Not addressing the poverty. Why they have poverty, even though they are very fertile and so on. So he's saying one of the problems is that the people have low skills in or dealing with, are not updated, let's say. They are using only traditional methods.
Yes.
They are not using, fertilizers or other techniques. You have finished from university or studying?
I'm still studying.
Studying what?
Chemistry.
Chemistry. So we have guys, which maybe will meet, already they started projects in Musanze about the Irish potato. Okay, actually this is our leading project. Okay, we are capitalizing on this project to spread other projects, maybe even in Musanze. I wanted to clip with this guy, just by it, and Isa will give you his number and contact and so on.
Yes.
Because for sure, whatever you said, all same is what Tayyib said, right? He said about the low productivity, the land is good, but people are not trained. People are getting type of malnutrition, right?
Yes.
Because they are not eating well. Okay.
Yes.
And why we focus on Irish potato? Because it will address this issue. Okay. So that's something. Okay, guys. I think I'll give now a chance for Paul to give you the feedback about the videos that people participated in. Here we'll try to show them the video while Paul is there. Go ahead. Show the videos directly and then go ahead. So take the participant videos, then we'll show your video.
First of all, thank you everyone for joining with us, and to the participants who joined this competition and who sent their videos and audio.
My name is Mr. Pacific. I'm one of the members of the Visible Group, which is under the facilitation of FESI. In this video, we are going to talk about the socio-economic challenges facing the youth and the solutions that you can get in order to address those problems. So the challenge I've seen, or the challenge that I have analyzed, it is youth unemployment, whereby the youth unemployment by February 2023, in this year, it is about 20.4%, which is not good. Let's first say if unemployment problem continues to occur, what impact it can have to our society. Firstly, there can be increase of poverty, which can even damage our society at a big level. The second, it is the risk of depression. When a person has no occupation, has nothing that is going to occupy him, he is going to think a lot of things. Or when he or she doesn't have income to support his activities, he's going to start thinking in one way or the other. And even when he sees people who are working, he's trying to blame him or herself in a way that it is going to cause him mental problems. Thirdly, it increases the crime rate. You see, when you have no job, Satan is going to give you a job to do. For real, Satan takes people who are have no occupation, have nothing to do. So when you are unemployed, you have nothing that is going to occupy you throughout the day or throughout the whole period. So it's something critical that people as or youth as unemployment can affect to us. Increase in government expenditure or government spending. You see, when people are not working for the money, the government is going now to fund them in their living. And this one, you see, it is going to make the government, you see, the government is like a parent. When it sees that its people are not generating income, it will see how those people are going to live. So after seeing those effects, main causes, what causes unemployment? You see, can you see what causes employment for real? I'm going to suggest the major thing that is causing unemployment and the solution that you can take. Something that causes unemployment is the outdated education system, which prepares young people basically for white-collar jobs. You see, people are now studying. You see, the education in the past, people would study when they have, let's say, like 99% of the belief that they're going to get a job. But for now, people are studying even knowing that they're not going to get a job. This is due to scarce or soft and practical skills. You see, there is a scarce of soft and practical skills. There are soft skills and practical skills. But the soft skills, these are skills that are going to help you grab an opportunity. Let's say communication skills, networking skills, and also leadership skills. That's things that are going to help you grab opportunities. Whereas these grab opportunities and they even have and even lure people in that section we want to be employed in. The second of the practical skills, it's the skills that are required at the labor market. Statistics have shown that people who graduate from the universities or people who are graduating from secondary schools, they have probably less practical skills, whereby if you try to talk or to discuss with a person who is having let's say a job, he tells you that telling you the real fact that what you're studying here at the university or what you are studying at school is totally different from what you meet at the job market. And that makes me to wonder the importance of education. But education is very useful. It's very useful when we have procedures or the strategies that we can merge them to the labor market. There is a solution that you can take for this problem. There is a project that I've put in place in order to address the solutions to this challenge. It's to organize seminars and events which are periodic, whereby the professionals, let's say the institutions, organizations, and even companies meet the youth in order to connect them or to build a bridge between education and the labor market. Let's say it is not to be placed in universities, no. It is to be placed in the society. Let's say they organize an event at a certain venue in the city where each and every youth can gather, where the professionals, even successful people in business, meet with the young people, such that the youth can be empowered the youth can be empowered in such way that after that, those seminars, the youth get more, such that after those seminars, youth can get more conclusions and decisions to change their personal living. With the youth, our Lord now, it will be to be present in those events and take decisions, because we can't wait for the opportunities to come and approach us, but we are the ones to chase or to stand out and knock on the doors of opportunities. Thank you very much for your consideration.
Can I go to the second one?
Yes.
I'm an assistant I'm a student in the University of Rwanda, College of Science and Technology, in the faculty called Environmental Chemistry. We are going to talk about detection and socioeconomic.
Connect it, listen to this one.
So, let's go. Article, socioeconomic development. Socioeconomic development incorporates public concerns developing policy and economic initiatives. For example,
How long is this video?
4 minutes.
We can't hear it. Just give us the brief.
Can I skip this one?
No, just listen.
Give us the
Listen.
brief.
Did you hear it?
No, I'm just here from the TV on it.
Socioeconomic development. Some of those are occupation. When someone is occupied,
Okay, you can skip it. Let's do that.
And then we receive some audio messages instead of videos. So
Okay.
can you play the audios?
Play the audios if they are here. Let's see.
Hello, my name is Nyoma Benjamin Jacob. I am a South Sudanese refugee in Uganda. I am a co-founder, the operation and the programs manager for Entourage Social Enterprise Organization in the Vinocam Refugee Settlement. The following are the socioeconomic challenges facing my community. 1 is food insecurity, 2 is poverty. The solution I have looked at here is business skilling to the refugees through bus soap and liquid soap, making that can quickly raise for them money to improve their living standard by buying food and also buying other necessities which are essential for living. Thank you very much.
It's very short and summary. Harwa, please. What he said about through what?
Through they give soaps. How they solve the socioeconomic in community. The
Giving
socioeconomic
soap or
challenges.
creating soap? Yeah.
They create soaps.
Soap.
Yeah.
Soap manufacture.
For the refugees, yeah.
Okay.
Can I play the second one?
Yes.
Hi, hello. I'm Yusuf Carlo, the current DAFI Kesho student chairperson. I am glad to receive the link, and actually one of the socioeconomic issues that we face as the DAFI University students, that is the when students in Kenya is actually finance. However, I have just received the link lately, but I also wish to project our issues to your office as a matter of concern. Thank you, and I wish to maybe be granted this opportunity where we can present our challenge as the DAFI team. Thank you.
Last one.
The last one.
Hello, good evening. My name is Calvino Getbandor. I am the founder of Community Hope Foundation, a community-based organization found in Kenya Talking of socioeconomic challenges, among many of its challenges I will mention is climate change. This is of great concern, especially from the area I am, Takuma refugee camp in the northern Kenya. This place is prone to intense drought. Climate change in this place poses a fundamental threat to people's livelihoods and crop growth and water supplies. And I think the major solution is to put across advanced policies to fight climate change and eradicate it. For example, engaging with businesses to reduce carbon emissions and combating deforestation while encouraging planting of trees, among many others. Thank you.
Okay, so let me just comment on this one before Paul give us the video. Prepare the video. What do you think of the first guy? At least it was clear. Okay, which is Pacific. He attended our workshop before. Maybe you noticed him. And compared to the other videos, okay, Pacific, he presented what? A solution, yes. But is this a foreseeable solution? When you do events like this one now, and we gather, let's say, hundreds of youth, and we bring inspiring people, do like this, and we go, and we leave them. What will happen? Most of the people, you might get, if you are very inspiring, you might get one or two, right? Yes. But these one or two, only they know the idea. They can't be like Paul. Paul is not an idea guy. Paul, he has now the expertise to do something from nothing. Okay? And this is what we say in your role. So the specific idea is very good, and maybe we sponsor that idea. And we'll discuss with DJ and also Kakoty, which is very good. We can do it maybe quarterly or something like this, when you gather all youth and we make a big story about it, we put it in a news and so on. But this is only enthusiasm. Always we say enthusiasm is not enough. Knowledge is not enough. Enthusiasm is not enough. Only learning by doing is enough. So if you want to change, you have to do a project. If you want to create a change, you have to do a project. You can't tell people, go for education, why you're not studying Muhammad, you go and tell them like this. See, what is this guy? He's telling us, but he don't know how much we are suffering. Okay? But when you start something and it's small, it will grow big, and you are dedicated to it and you follow it up, for sure it will make a difference in the people's life. So whatever stories, even the last one, with all the respect to him, and he wants us to change the policies. Do we have the power to change the policies? No. So we're going to waste our time. We're not politicians. Even politicians, they don't change the policies easy, let alone us. Okay? So let's always do things with the early hanging fruits, the things that you can do. But only try to change your mindset by connecting things together. Seeing what is the problem, what is the hidden opportunities from these assets that we have. So this is, I think, my comment on all these videos, and I'd like to thank the guys who sent videos or audios, at least for a very quick competition. It's only 3 days ago. Yeah, we were not expecting a lot, but they wanted to see how people react to such competitions and so on. Okay, yes. Ali, please. You are now expert. Whatever you say is more important than me even. Yes. Yeah.
Me myself, I was planning to compete, but the challenge I faced, my phone was stolen before I sent the video. And I was also prepared a new video, but my phone was stolen where I live before I sent the video.
Okay. So you could have sent also. But it's a good idea to have the audio. Sometimes the audio I've seen, even though because I think these people also they had the same problem. Maybe they didn't have enough data. Okay.
I was asking if I can get the chance to present it physically.
You have it now?
Yes, I can present it physically if it's possible.
Yes. Go ahead.
Yes.
Now?
Okay.
You can stand here and come and present. Yeah. Thank you. Give an applause for Ali again.
Okay, mainly it is about give us. Can I do it?
Yes, yes, please. Pause. Not joking. Get that one. Go get it there.
First of all, I would like to okay. I would like to take the term I would say the very interesting things. In Rwanda we have a proverb that says means that when the cow is going to take a feeding around, they start to cut the grass around the home. Means that as we have to develop our neighborhood in around the university, before we go around, okay, we have to develop the people living near our university, near our SIAS center. Before we go into Adamusa and Zenyagatari, we have to develop our neighborhood now. So, last week I was looking around in Nigoi. There is a mass need of eggs. Okay, as youth, I have seen as opportunity what we can apply so that we can save our community the eggs. I have proposed a project that is diverse egg shop.
Diverse egg shop.
Yes. That's a project. Have the location. Kigali. Okay. So we have our products. First, we have eggs selling and delivering. We have a shop. We are selling the eggs and deliver to the people in the restaurant, hotels where they need that eggs. Second, you have fast food. That's why I have said it's diverse. Fast food. That's the good eggs. We plan, the people will come need the fast something to take. We have the going in the meeting very fast. We can take fast food, that is the cooked eggs. Also, we have the problem to overcome. As the youth, how the challenge that we are going to solve in the community, we have unemployment. For the unemployment, we employ about two persons.
Give him that pen, link another one. There.
2 persons to be our sellers in the shop. Seller. We have also the people to deliver two-year youth for delivery, who will deliver our eggs to the shop, to other restaurant. Okay. Also, we have to solve the problem or the challenge of small market to farmers.
Can you explain this more?
Yes,
small market here.
Or low market. Low market for the farmers. So farmers, especially who are dealing with poultry in rural areas, due to cultural belief that the people in rural areas, they don't consume eggs as the people from the city. So we can provide a market to those farmers who are living in rural areas where we can go and buy their eggs and come to deliver to the city. Okay. Third, we have malnourishment. Some children are suffering by kwashiorkor. That is caused by the lack of proteins. So we can solve this problem of malnourishment. opportunity as a youth we can find within this project is identifying opportunity. We have identifying problem. As I have mentioned the main problem, as a youth we identify the problem that we have to tackle in our community. Also another opportunity is provide solution. Solution to that community issue. Also, after identifying this problem, we suggest the solutions of creating diverse egg shop. Okay? We have also problem development of community. As you have created this egg shop,
so this diverse egg shop will not be in one place. It's put it in different places.
I will explain it in long run. We open the branch in another place. We'll train the people to join us so that we can expand our project. So we have also development of community. Also, as you have said it, starting by our neighborhood, around our universities, around our SIAS location, also open the branches in a different location. So as concluding, we also have expansion of a project in long run. We'll open a branch, we retain our youth to join us. Also, we're giving egg to malnourished children. In the long run, we try to donate a little eggs to the malnourished children. Okay, as conclusion, so as a youth, we can join our efforts, all our that's applying our physical asset, our skills as human capital, and also natural resources as mentioned, the farmers with the grows that who is dealing with pretty farming, they can supply to us the eggs. Thank you for your consideration. That's my project.
There is one of the interns, which is the program that was run by Paul and Lisa and all of us. Okay, I think let's conclude with Paul, and then we'll discuss. Later, I'll sit down with you, some of you.
Sir, can I take them 5 slides before go to the video?
Go ahead.
Okay. Well, first of all, everyone, though I'm very happy to show your responses and your feedback, honestly, and I'm very proud of you, though you were one of the interns of our batch. So, if you are planning to install a project, okay, see, you are getting an institution, you are getting an organization who is willing to install projects. It's about that how you are approaching, okay? If you have any plans to install projects in a community or in village, so let me briefly explain you about digging compound. This is a village solution we adopted in 2019 through IIP, okay? I already mentioned you, let me go in a simple way. So you can see this one. So this is made by local bamboos and you can saw straws. So it is a very sustainable hut and it's a bamboo school, okay? And it is also an example for sustainable tourism and for sustainable stuff. So we didn't use anything from any materialistic or any plastic stuff. So you can see this one. These were the dropouts before, okay? So in our villages, in our community, we can see many dropouts because of poverty. They couldn't able to continue their schools, or they couldn't able to continue their business or any education stuff because of poverty. So because of poverty, what they used to do, they migrate to some other places to get job and all, which I have already mentioned and explained about the migration problem. Okay. So if you want to start or if you want to install any socio-economic development projects in your respective villages, then you can pitch us, you can approach us. Okay. So you can see this is a real project. We already installed. They were the dropouts before. Now they are making these furnitures from bamboo. And bamboo is what we're talking about, is about minimal resources which is abundantly available in your places. So you know better than me that what is available in your places, from where you can start your projects and from where you can convert your friends to entrepreneurs or to leaders. So you can see the entire setup of the bamboo industry. See how they used to do the treatment of bamboos, then from treating the bamboos, Now you can see one of the handloom project of women empowerment, which I have already explained to you, right? Why women empowerment is important, why youth empowerment is important. So these are the real projects of IIP. The camps. So this is a startup which Dr. Buheji explained to you about. Okay, this is a part of this startup which we are selling the products, reverse coatings. Okay. So you can see the products here. Okay, they are our customers who bought the products from us. You can see Mercedes. Okay, it's one of the you know about Mercedes, right? Yeah. So Mercedes from India, they bought us around more than 45 pieces of this one. This is called an ancient amphitheater, okay, of India. So they like to buy this one to give people or to their delegates. Mercedes bought from us, then different people from, you can see government officials bought the furniture from us, and the celebrities from Assam and India, they bought from us.
And this is useful for officers. I like to put like the
Yes.
flashes for people
Cross.
who. Yes. Because it's in you. So normally I put my flashes inside.
So if you have any plans that you can work on, see, if you see, it's a very simple project, okay? All you need to do is make up your mind, okay? You don't need to worry about the budget. You first make up your mind, you first clear your goals, what you want to do, and install the project. It's a very simple project. All you need to do, first do some research, okay? Go through your the assets and minimal resources, and then we can work together. Maybe I think Ali is interested to start a project very soon, right? And this is your responsibility also. I think you know about what I been through all the assignments from the entrance batch. Okay, you can see that now they are all the artisans. They are all socio-entrepreneurs. They used to make these gifts from their houses. Okay, they used to work in our industry now as a part-time because they already passed out from the workshop and training. Now they are the part-time artisans of our industry and also socio-entrepreneurs who used to make these stuffs and sell us. And what we do, we as a weavers cottage, which is a startup under IIP and also known as under SIAS, we sell the products, and then after selling it, we are helping them to raise their profit margin by weavers cottage through IIP. So see how inspiring this is from a small village, a very remote village. We have no idea. It's maybe Dr. Buheji been to that village. It's almost like an African villages. No electricity, no proper road transportation, nothing. But these people, they believed us, they trust us, they keep their faith on us, and we also keep faith on them, and we work together. Now from starting from zero, from scratch, now we are here. You can see these are the picture. You can see this one women empowerment project where we give them the workshop of silk and handloom, from training them to bamboo. This is, you can see this is one of the talk show in India that we've been to. We've been there, we gave lectures in the talk show, we share our projects, we share our experience, we share our journey. Okay? So keep it very simple, it's nothing very hard work. Thank you, first of all. So if you really want to do projects, do it. Okay, we are there to support you, guide you, we support you financially, and also the advices, the guidances. Okay, so let me go to one of the video which our team. Let me show you the team. This is the team, our team. Okay, the Indian team of IIP. We recently recorded a song, a theme song, and to promote the village, we actually make a video. So let me show you the video. It's for the tourism. Okay,
becoming eco village.
Yes, it's an eco village.
So from Bangkok, the village, the whole village became like a tourist area. Close their apartment first. Return back.
you can see the video, but let me explain something. This is the video which village which we adopted. Okay, the entire video made by our team. Okay, the bamboo team and the handloom team of IIT.
But what type of resources is using? Human capital?
Human capital,
Physical resources, physical resources,
and
social resources, historical resources. So he's putting all the resources in this video. So I'm sure that Paul explained to the producer what he wants in this video. Because now he's marketing not only a product, bamboo, he's marketing the whole village. So the poverty tend to be an opportunity. Yes? Because many people, they got already popular people. He brought many times popular people to this village. He had many videos of
So this song sung by the most famous Indian singer who sang for us the song.
See, being engaged with the community, see, and like this guy, he lived the engagement. Okay, so he's telling you how much the engagement can influence you and influence the community. He came to help the community and started to change himself also.
In our village, we have 2 videos in YouTube. Can I show them the videos?
Yeah. It's not practical for you to do it the way easier for you.
You shouldn't keep it hanging.
Not practical for you. Isn't it, why not finish the video?
That's almost finished.
Finished?
Yes.
Well, as you noticed in Indians always have to put a love story. When I go to Assam, I don't see all this.
Now you can see this blog got 717k views and these are videos you can see.
শিৱসাগৰৰ পৰা 30 কিলোমিটাৰমান দূৰত এখন গাঁৱত গাঁওখনৰ কাষেৰে বৈ গৈছে এইটো দিহিং নদী আৰু সেইবাবে এই গাঁওখনৰ নাম হৈছে দিহিং কলঘৰ দিহিং কলঘৰ এই গাঁওখন আৰু হাই আৰু এই যে ল'ৰাজন মৰিব ধৰিছিল নদীত পৰিব ধৰিছিল অলগা হয় সব পিছনে ওয়াও বিশ্বাস কৰক মানুহখিনি আমাক আদৰণি জনাব এনেকুৱাকে লাইন পাতিছে
এবাৰ আমি ভাওনাৰ ভাগত পাতিছো চবৰে ইয়াত কৰা হয় আৰু আমি মানে আমাৰ ফালৰ পৰা বেষ্ট ট্ৰাই কৰোঁ যে আমি গাঁৱতে ভাগত আৰু ভাওনা কৰোঁ সেইকাৰণে চবেই আমাক আদৰিব আহিছে আৰু আমাৰ এই নৈপৰীয়া মানুহৰ কাৰণে মানে আমাৰ ভাগৰ আৰু ভাওনা বহুত বেছি ইম্পৰ্টেণ্ট হয় সেইকাৰণে আমি চেষ্টা কৰিছোঁ সদায় ধৰি ৰাখিবৰ কাৰণে
মই ফুটবল টিম আছে গাঁওখনৰ এইটো এটা ফুটবল টিম কিন্তু এইখন এখন বহুত ভিতৰৰ গাঁও এই গাঁওখন পলদাই এডপ্ট কৰিছে তো কি হ'ব মানে
You can see the houses and roads. It's very remote. This place. It's more like an African villages. You can see the houses. See, it's made from the mud and bamboo. You can see the conditions of houses.
আৰু বহুত টকা খৰচ কৰি এটা গান বনাই থকা হৈছে গাঁওখনৰ ওপৰত এই গানৰ টিম মই ট্ৰেইনিং দিলে পল
So this is our bamboo industry. Let me show you. Okay.
আৰু গাঁওখনৰ ল'ৰা ছোৱালীক পলদাই এইবিলাক বনোৱা শিকালে কেনেকুৱাকে মানে আত্মনিৰ্ভৰশীল সেইখিনি বনোৱা ট্ৰেইনিং দিলে পলদাই কেনে মানে খান চান দি পিনে আৰু এই ট্ৰেইনিংখিনিৰ পৰা এতিয়া এনেকুৱা টাইপৰ বস্তু এই ল'ৰাখিনিয়ে বনাই প্ৰাগ মিউজিয়াম বোলে কেইদিনমান আগতে প্ৰায় 200 না 300 এনেকুৱা অৰ্ডাৰ দিছে এই মানুহক যে সম্বৰ্ধনা দিয়া
You can see it, right? The same products. This one. Yes. So these products belong from a village. So it's have their own story. Okay, from dropouts, from zero to this product. So we have a story when when selling this one. We always tell to people that it's not a simple product. It is a story. It is an entire story. Okay.
তো এইবিলাক এইখন গাঁৱৰ পৰাই ইয়াৰ পৰাই যায় এইটো ইণ্ডাষ্ট্ৰিতে এখেতসকলে বনায় আপোনালোকে বনায় ন এয়া মেইন এক্ট্ৰেছ গানটোৰ বৈভৱী মিহি মনি গৈছে আজি তো মোৰ ড্ৰোন খেলত মানে আজি বেটাৰী নাই প্ৰব্লেম হৈ গ'ল এতিয়া নদীটো পাৰ কৰি গাঁওখনৰ সেই আহে ইয়াক শিকায়
And here we are giving, you can see the banner of AAA there, right? So here we are giving the workshops to the the ladies from the village because of flood we can't give them a workshop in this village. So what we do from the village is 20 kilometers far is my house, this place, this industry, okay? So we give them workshop here and then after getting the workshop they pass out again they go to their village and they used to make these products and they sell us to weavers for this.
তাত কিয় যাব নোৱাৰে গাঁওখনত
তাত বিকজ অফ বানপানী কি হয় তাত বহুত বেছি বানপানী হৈ যায় বানপানীৰ মনটো নাইকিয়া হৈ যায় যদি তেওঁ যদি বিয়া হৈ যদি গুচি যায়
যে দেখিছে বৰ্তমান খোলা আছে কিন্তু ইয়াত মানে এইবিলাক কৰিব নালাগে এইবিলাক কাম কৰে এইবিলাক যোনে বনাইছে
So these are the products. It's made from silk. Yes. So this all projects is a startup of Weavers for This. Okay. That we initially got the fund from Dr. Buheji and from AAA. So this is an inspiration for you people. This is an example for you people. If you really want to do something, you can go for it. Okay. And let me show you one talk show where a news house invited us. Can I show them the news talk?
Yeah. Okay, I think you showed us a picture. No problem.
Okay, this one.
অৱস্থাটো ইমান তাত ভাল নহয় বহুতে
You can see the whole studio set up by our products, these bamboo products. You can see them, right? Yeah, these were our products. So they invited us to talk regarding our project and how we are doing the project and how we are empowering the youth and the people and the women.
মতে বহুতজন থাকে তেওঁলোকৰ চেলাৰী টাইমত নাপায় তো হোৱাৰ বস্তুৰ তেওঁলোকৰ বেডিং এণ্ড অল খোৱা বোৱা ভালকে নাথাকে ঐতিহাসিক
So this is the team, okay? We've been to the news talk show, we had the discussion, and now they are very confident and they are entrepreneurs, so they can speak anything, they can speak very confidently, they can give lectures also. Okay, so now I am concluding this, and thanks for coming and attended the workshop. And it's a very heat and heat of the moment that we youth really must to implement socioeconomic development projects to help us, to help our community, and to grow together and to sustain the community. So hopefully after the workshop we'll see that you people are coming with some projects, and we'll be very happy and very grateful and very glad that we can tie up and we can collaborate and we can start a project. Thank you so much. Thanks a lot.
Thank you very much. Okay, thanks a lot, guys. And as I said, we need to sit down now with the guys who have suggested their projects to see how we can tell you what is we require to start a project. Okay? There are certain requirements. So I think we'll meet in the library. Paul, Isa, Khadija. So I don't know if you want to join. Or you want to prefer that meeting room?
I think the meeting room is
Meeting room
better.
area, okay. The hosted meeting room. So we'll meet with Mohammed first, and then Ali, and then we'll take our friend there also. Thank you very much, guys. Do you have any comments there, guys, from Kenya or Uganda? And also, if you have a suggestion for a project, send it through Zoom or through WhatsApp to Herwa. And I'd like to thank Herwa. Always she's trying her best to bring you in. And the one time we hope to see you here in SIAS in Kigali, hopefully. Okay, thank you very much. Bye-bye. Okay, let's go to there, Ahmed.
To library or
this one? Take it to this India.
This one?
This free water.
Okay, thank you.
Make sure you take photo when you drink it. Huh? Yeah.
Somebody want to say?
No.
Okay, guys.